Testing. So today I figured I'd talk to you guys about something, or I'd give you guys my opinion on I don't know, this M2 crash that's gone viral or blown up. Talking to you guys via my Sony Alpha A5100 with the Rode mic. I had to mount the Rode mic up by the mirror, and I'm trying out this new in-car 3 suction cup tripod thing. So let me know how it is. Smooth. Hopefully the audio is good. We don't have to film this again. Probably cued the video before showing a guy in the M2 competition effectively launching a car and driving into a curb or some sort, like the sidewalk of that specific street. Before I get into the mindset or whatever of that specific guy, I want to go over some of the physical things, or just some of the things that we can kind of see from the video, kind of break it down a little bit, and I don't know, kind of figure out where he went wrong. Now, I've watched the video a couple times, and I think, and I'll say think, I would like to talk to the guy, or send me his information down below, whatever. I would like to talk to the guy to see exactly what was going through his mind. But what I think happened was, leaving an event, and he has M2 competition. For those of you who don't know, that is a S55 powered M2 BMW. It looks fairly nice, looks really nice. I don't know what color that was, but those cars come with summer tires on their stock. You guys, I'm pretty sure I beat this topic to death about driving with summer tires in the wintertime. Not really the best thing to do, especially when they're not warm, when they're cold. Nonetheless, the car that did the burnout right before was an M5 competition. He still seemed to go straight. The main reason I think that is because if you look at the video, the M5 rolled in and stopped, then went ahead and just lit the tires up, going straight. M2, the car wasn't straight. If you take a look at the clip, it wasn't straight. It was kind of pointed toward the left a little bit, kind of launched a little diagonally. In the direction of this sidewalk or hump, whatever you want to call it. So let me just turn the wheel a little bit to the right and kind of straighten it out a little bit. Wrong. One, the tires were not grippy at all. And number two, those cars put a lot of power down. He just completely lost control. The car kind of swept him right off his feet, which is where he went into the sidewalk. Damaged it significantly. If you guys take a look, there were fluids coming out. I would assume that'd be oil coming out of the car. It looks it looks like it's mixed with something else, or maybe coolant as well. Oil pans on these BMWs are not really the killers, it's the oil cooler. And I've done some research. My oil cooler actually sits in the front, potentially dangerous area. In the perfect world, you'll be fine, but if something happens to the front of the car, you're losing oil and you're losing it fast. The M's are a little bit worse because they actually sit right underneath the front piece of the car. I'll try to cue in a picture of where that is, but yeah, it's a little bit worse because where it sits at. So if you pop a curb or, do anything to where you just damage the front bumper, not even significantly. If you take a look, that really wasn't a crazy curb, but it tore the bumper apart, ripped the oil cooler to shreds. Like I said, it doesn't take much to kill these cars these days. What I think happened is, he's leaving out of the event, and he's seen a lot of cameras. And a lot of cameras normally means what? Showtime, right? So he figured, all right, this is go time, make myself look a little cool, whatnot. And I'm gonna go ahead and burn out. I'm gonna go ahead and spin the tire a little bit. Now, I give him credit for not trying to launch it out of the actual right turn. However, he was probably on the fence about doing it. Seen the M5 do it. Hey, what could go wrong? And he did it right after, and a lot of stuff went wrong. Probably didn't think much more into it and just went ahead and full send. These days, a lot of people really do stuff for clout or recognition or popularity, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it clout. A lot of people do stuff for clout or just try to get known, whatever the case may be. And in addition to that, a lot of people film stuff hoping that things go wrong, I guess, to do the same thing, I guess, bring their page some action. Because let's face it, things going wrong are a lot more popular than things actually going right. So when you see a bunch of cameras pointing at you, I would say a little bit more than half of them is actually betting against you, hoping that something would mess up and then they would capture it on camera, which would in turn increase their viewership. Whenever you see a bunch of cameras, don't automatically assume that everybody's your friend and oh my God, I'm gonna look so cool when I light up the tires and it's gonna be the best thing ever, because things can and will go wrong. He ended up losing his beautiful M2 competition. Don't know if it's totaled. If he kept it running any longer, that does do severe damage to these cars apparently. Kind of goes along the lines of a couple other videos that I made, telling you guys to be careful and be safe. I've pointed these guys out before in other videos, but I just tell you guys to be careful, which is really funny because the videos that I posted like that have drew a lot of, those videos drew a lot of different types of opinions and I guess brought up a lot of people's feelings. Just realize that I'm out here telling you guys, just be careful, a little bit of safety. And so that stuff like this doesn't happen. And it's kind of funny because I'm kind of preaching to not do it or kind of understand the car a little bit better, because when you mess up, you have a lot of people out here talking crap. For the people that thought that I was bashing the people who make the guys who make mistakes out here, oh my God, just try looking at some of the comments or some of the reposts of these people when they actually do make the mistake. You kind of live with it and you hope and pray that the insurance company doesn't really look into it, investigate or whatever, and find out what you were doing. Your insurance rate's probably gonna go up just because of something that took 5 seconds. You're not the only one out there doing stuff like that, making mistakes, whatever. It happens, everybody does it. It just gets, when it gets publicized and blown up like that, just makes it sting a little bit worse, but you'll be all right. That's pretty much going to be the end of this video. That's pretty much something I had to get up on my chest. I don't know, I kind of like giving these thought videos a little bit, or just talking. I do spend some time driving around. Majority of it is running around trying to film, getting this car dialed in. The other half of it is just me learning the car more and more, just becoming a better driver for myself, especially around the track or drifting or whatever you want to call it. But I figured, why not go ahead and invest in one of these little camera mounts, throw the camera up and just film for you guys, talk to you guys about a little bit of things that's on my mind. Potentially some things that could come new to the channel, whether it be car wise or anything of that nature. I'm gonna spoil a little bit. I am in fact looking for another car for the channel. This is gonna be a little bit more budget friendly. I'm not gonna go out there and finance another car. This car is going to be paid for cash, so it cannot be expensive. Comment below if you guys have any suggestions. I kind of already know what I'm gonna get. I'm just curious to see what you guys would like to see on the channel. I think you guys are gonna be pretty excited as far as that goes. I will introduce another car to the channel, maybe in a couple months, depending on how hard or how easy it is to find it. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. I'm just going to do a whole build series on that car. GTS hood on the car, definitely check out that video. Hurt my back. I actually filmed that yesterday, so I hurt my back while doing that. So definitely go watch that video, give it a thumbs up, because literally that video put me in some pain. So check that out. I love the hood. I love the way it looks. Transforms the car, really does. But I'll get into that in the other video. All right, guys, Mike from Slow Speed. I'm gonna head to Izzy's Sandwich Shop, and yeah, I'll see you there. Remember what I said. Take it easy, guys. Don't do it to show off, because these people are betting that you'll fail.